Today's video is being brought to you by NeverDenyMe.com. Make sure you take a look at the website for all your graphic needs, anything from digital to physical. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy named Matthews, back again with another video. Yet again, we are on the Brother SE625, but this time we're just gonna stick to the sewing machine, right? Because if you guys seen the video, I don't know when I'm gonna upload it, but the person who ordered these patches in like the black and white version, they received them, right? They received them just like 2 days ago maybe, and they already contacted me, told me they love them, and they just wanted me to make some more with like different colors. So I'll zoom in real quick, show you guys what we went ahead and did here. If you guys want to see the video of like when I made these, but I guess the original one, hit the card that pops up. These are just regular old patches, right, with just the basic backing. Well, this customer contacted me and said, hey, you think you can put some Velcro on the bottom of them? On the back of them? I know how to do Velcro designs, but I've never really offered it as a service to others because depending on the shape of your design, if there's a lot of cuts and stuff like that, it might be hard to cut, you know, the Velcro at such a small size. But with patches that are like this, like rectangle, square, triangle, and maybe even like a circle even, when I get a little tool for that, I might be able to start offering that as a service to where you guys can add some, you know, adhesive on the back, add the Velcro, whatever you want. So as I told you guys, I've done Velcro patches and stuff like that before. This is one of the like stickers. This is a semi patch. You see this one got the gloss on it, guys. So this is to make yourself proud. And then on the back of it here, it's got the Velcro. So that's what we're getting ready to add to the patch today. So again, I've done a lot of different stuff that you guys probably have not seen because I don't really showcase it anymore. But lucky for y'all, I went ahead and grabbed my box of things here, and I'm gonna show you guys just some of the other patches that I've done for myself. Let's actually take this one out the bag. So when I got my very first embroidery machine, I don't know how many years ago, this was one of my first attempts at making a patch. This is a design that I've been running with for a very long time. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys seen that I actually ended up turning this into a shirt, put it on a beanie, everything like that. You can't really read it, right? Because the background is white and the stitching is white in the center. Anyways, it says make yourself proud. The back used to look all crazy and type of stuff like that. I then improved it, right? And let's take out the other ones in the bag. I'm not going to take all of these out, but then I did one like this. So this one, it's a whole lot better. This is actually on canvas. Matter of fact, I got to take this one out because this is one of the Velcro ones that I was telling you about. So again, y'all, I've been doing this, just ain't really been showing y'all. This is the Make Yourself Proud. This one is like super thick too. Very thick. I don't know if I can show you guys the additional details, but yeah, Make Yourself Proud. I did this on a canvas background, and the back of it has Velcro. So yeah, I did a Velcro one. Where is another one at? Let's see if I can find it. We have two more. I think both of these are kind of like the same. So again, another Make Yourself Proud patch right here, as well as another one right here. Actually, this is on like felt, but this one has like a tough backing on it. And the letters are kind of like raised like with the fist in this design. So yeah, in addition to your guys' custom designs, if you guys like the designs that I make myself and that I have designed, those are also available on the website, NeverDenyMe.com. So even though I do have a handful of other patches that I've made here, I ain't gonna show all of these to you guys. But yeah, all the, you know, break bread or play dead. Speaking of this one, y'all, I gotta show y'all this one. I'm just getting, this ain't even what the video is supposed to be about, but now I gotta show y'all. So this right here is one of the designs right here. Break bread or play dead, right? Meaning, when you come around me, you got to offer me something. You got to feed me some knowledge, put some money in my pocket, like, you know, buy something from me. If you're going to come around me and just take, man, you got to just play dead. You might as well get out of here, man. So this is a phrase that I definitely live by here. So this is another one right here that I put on a patch in a different way. Again, I have this design on a t-shirt as well. Could put this on a beanie. And this is the same one that I was trying to show you guys last time, but the lighting was just a little bit off. So let's see if we can get it to stay still this time. Y'all see it? Let's zoom in. Break bread or play dead. This is the pendant. A little keychain pendant. So yeah, guys, we do all this type of stuff. If anything y'all see that y'all want me to put like on a keychain, a magnet, a sticker, anything, y'all, I could do it. Just because it ain't on my website don't mean I don't know how to do it. It's just a service that I don't offer that often. But anyways, let's get back to what we really came here for. So the reason we came here is, again, for these right here, right? So he wanted 10 patches. Now he additionally asked for 10 patches with the Velcro on the back of them. But because I told him, I was honest, but you know, I wanted to be honest with the customer. I guess I didn't sound too confident the way I told him. I said, look, it ain't really a service that I offer to people. However, I do know how to do it. So how about I do one or whatever? And he was like, yeah, let's just go with one. I want 10 regular ones plus one with the Velcro. So today we're going to be using the Brother SE625 as a sewing machine only, because I actually already stitched all of these up. And we're going to be stitching some Velcro on the back of it. So I do have my piece of Velcro right here. It's actually perfect size for our patch right here. And we're just going to be putting the Velcro on the back of that and sewing them together. Don't leave a mess everywhere, guys. Don't leave a mess everywhere. We got the king. We got the single patches. I got a really big single Save Money Live Better. We got the Beard Gang patches. We got the faded patch. The Dabbing Santa. This is the one that I made for a customer, but that was an extra one, so I just kept it for myself. Showed you guys this one here. Another Beard Gang, but this one never mind. I'll show you guys what I did with that in a different video. Another one that I made for Cartoon Connect. If you guys watch his little Ron Ron cartoon and stuff, worked with him, as well as the other Make Yourself Proud. So let me go ahead and put these back in the bag. Let's get back to this. So I actually got to fill up this bobbin. Wound it up already. We'll drop it in the machine, wind it around, cut it off, replace the cap. All right, now check this out. So with this patch right here, right? This patch already has a black background. So therefore, I'm going to be using black thread just going along the border that I've already stitched. Again, this is a regular patch, nothing on the background, no sticky nothing, no nothing like that, right? So got this piece of Velcro that's already perfect size. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up. And I'm going to be using my pins to hold it into place. So these are the little, I'll show you guys after I put it on actually, just to make sure it's on here nice and even. It's going to go right where I need it to go. Let me make sure the ends are flat. There we go. Okay, so now we'll zoom in, show you guys what I just did here. These are the pins that I told you guys about that I use. Instead of using like the needles and things like that, just use the clips instead. We got our design right here and our Velcro that is the perfect size of our patch. And we're going to go ahead and toss it into the machine. So again, what type of stitch do I want to do with this one? It does need to be a straight stitch, so I will use number 1 here. Let's see, I got my feed dogs up, and before I do a test on the patch itself, I'm going to play around with some of the stitching here. So for those of you who don't have this machine, there's like a handful of different types of stitches that you can use. I don't know if you're going to be able to see when I zoom in, but I'm not about to move the camera if you guys can't. But anyways, there's a handful of stitch options in the machine, like 5 different pages worth of different stitches, but because you guys can't see it, I ain't gonna show you guys too much up close. But anyways, first thing we need to do though is actually load up some thread, right? So I have black bobbin thread on the bottom. And where is my cover? Let me grab the cover, hold on. We're gonna be using black thread along the top as well, because the background and main portion that we're gonna be stitching into of our patch is also black. So let's go ahead and wind this up. Chop it off, thread it, and we're going to test it on this piece of felt here. Just going to play around with some of these stitches. Let's see, let's go to number 1. Alright, I'm going to go to number 1. I'm going to see how number 1 stitches. I don't use like a foot or whatever you want to call it, the little stomper thing for sewing. That's how you guys know I'm a beginner. I don't even know what it's called, the acceleration for the sewing machine. I don't use that. I use the button right here that's on the machine to start and stop it. So let's just start it and see what it does for us here. Alright, so that's just a basic old regular stitch. Let's see what number 2 does for us. I'm going to speed it up just a tad bit. Alright, let's see what number 3 does for us. And I'm just choosing to see which one I kind of like the best. And number 4. And to me, they all look just about the same. I cannot tell the difference. And because I can't tell the difference, I might just stick with number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this off. I'll show you guys what I did. So I did like 4 different types of stitches, and that's why a lot of people get confused when it comes to sewing and embroidery, because these are 4 different types of stitches, and it looks like I just did straight down, went over, straight down, and did a little stitch. But these are actually all different stitches. So yeah, it definitely gets confusing. That's why I cannot answer all you guys' questions in the email. You got to watch the video, because there would be no way I could ever explain to you what I just did right there by typing it out, because I can't even tell you through speaking. So anyways, there's no point in really showing you guys this, but let's just go ahead and get to it. I'm confident enough that I can get this done. So what my plan is, guys, here is, now that I have this thing all tacked down, I'm going to be stitching right along the border. Right along the border. That's where I'm going to be stitching at, and it's going to stick these 2 together. I always realize this when it's actually time to sew, and I don't know why you guys didn't tell me. So I changed out the embroidery, everything else, but I still have the embroidery foot on the machine, so I did not take that off. So I'm glad I noticed that before I actually started the project. So where is my thing? We actually need to remove that, and if I can find the correct foot, that would be amazing. I think it's up here. I got sewing supplies all over the place, man. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the one we need right here. This is the sewing foot right here. I forgot to put this one on, so let's go ahead and get it changed up. I just knew something was wrong. I'm sitting there getting ready to do the placement, like where am I going to start this stitch at? I'm like, something's a little off here. So let's unscrew this. Again, another plus to having a sewing / embroidery machine, because if you just got the PE 770 or the PE 800 or whatever else, you ain't going to be able to do nothing like this. So it's good to have both options. So you can either have 2 different machines or a machine that does 2 things in one. It's very easy to change these things out. It's just a really big screw on the side of the machine. Simply just unscrew it, drop it off, and just snap another accessory on here. There it is. And just like that, it's all done. Now we can do the placement. So yet again, we got our patch. I'm taking off one of the clips here so I can get it where it needs to be. And I think I'm going to do the first stitch manually, just to let it clip in. Alright, I had it kind of going a little too fast for my liking, so let's go ahead and slow this down. I'll raise it up, adjust it just a little bit, needle up, and let me just realign it, get the placement that I prefer. Alright, I think this might be a little bit better. Alright, went all the way to the end. Now we'll throw it down. I think I'm going to do like 2 rounds. Looks like it's doing exactly what I needed to do. We'll rotate it again. Alright, we've got all the hooks off now at this point, or all the clips. And I'm just going straight down the line. As I'm finishing off, I do want to give you guys a little close up, so let me adjust the camera as best as I can and show you guys what I'm doing. I gotta make sure it comes out good versus making sure I capture it on camera for y'all. Let's see if I move my hand out the way y'all can see it for a brief second. It's looking real good, as a matter of fact. There's that. Looks good to me. Can't open it anymore. On any side, it is closed for sure. That's good. That's good. I think it's in there, y'all. So I'm just gonna use these scissors right here and cut off some of the extra Velcro that I have sticking out of the side. And I think it will be all set, y'all. I'm just using these rinky-dink scissors right now because I don't feel like going to get my good ones, you know. The pink ones that y'all might see me using. Those are better suited for this, especially cutting through some Velcro. The ones I'm using right now, these are the scissors that actually come with the machine. So yeah, a lot of the stuff you need to get started, man, it does come with the machine, but definitely not everything you need. Especially to do the stuff that I'm doing in these videos. That's what makes it kind of tough, because the backing for all of the designs is white. So when you have a black background as your design, you're going to be able to notice the little white around the edges, unless I get a different kind of stabilizer. Don't think it's going to separate at all. There's no type of puckering where it's going to like, so, you know, since we didn't stitch the middle, it's flat, guys. It's not going to come apart, nothing like that. And check this out. So you guys seen the beanie that I made before, right? You guys actually want me to stitch these into a beanie, maybe with your initials or something on it. We can do that as well. There's so many different projects that I can do, but I just can't think of all of them at once to put them on my website. So if you guys have a custom project you would like done, contact me. We could definitely make it happen for you. This is one that I stitched directly into a beanie. But on the flip side, as I showed you guys in the video when I made this, the back of it already has a piece of Velcro on it, right? So this is, I don't know if you would say the negative or positive end, but this is the fluffy side, and this right here is the hard side, if you want to say. And what do you know? It's like perfect size. So let's go ahead and stick this on here. Bam. And there you have it, guys. A Velcro patch beanie that you guys could have as well. Now, I would try it on, but I don't feel like putting it on because, you know, I already got something on my head right now. Matter of fact, I'll put it on just for y'all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's try it on. I'll be the first one to have a warrior beanie before the customer even has one. So check that out, y'all. That's how it could look if you guys want a patch on a beanie. We'll do a couple of tests. I just want to make sure that's not going to tear the thing off of my beanie itself, but it's surely sticking. Woo! Sticking. Almost ripped my head off, y'all. So check that out. We can put it back on there. And we good, y'all. Along with the other patches that we made right here. Again, this is this customer's second order. He just received a handful of other patches. He received them, he liked them. We knocked these ones out as well. All same day. He actually just hit me up, just made the payment. I made the edit to the file, stitched them all out today, and I'm going to package it up today, and I'm going to actually ship it in the morning because it is kind of late right now. Here we are on the computer software. Let's see what we're going to do.